we ready?
And welcome back to another episode of Staying on Point Market Watch. And today we're going to do something a little bit different. And rather than diving into what's happening out in the market, we're going to dive back in and just provide some value on stuff that has been discussed within the agency in the last week. And it's all around conversion rate optimization, but more importantly, how to see what specific landing page and what the source medium, i.e. the traffic, that contributes to a good conversion rate. So I'm going to jump over to Google Analytics and we're going to dive in and have a look at a dashboard that I urge all you guys to set up. And quite simply, in your Google Analytics, go to Customization, Custom Report, and I've already created this one for you, or edit this. You're basically just creating yourself a new report, call it landing page report, and these are the things that we need to present. So adding a metric just by clicking on here, we're going to type in sessions, add another metric, bounce rate, add another metric, transactions, revenue, e-commerce conversion. So they're the core metrics that we want to display because, let's face it, a lot of the stuff that is displayed on Google Analytics is either overwhelming or not really useful to what we want, particularly within e-commerce. So let's just make it simplified so we can get the data that's required. Then we also want to have some dimension drill down. So again, just adding these dimensions, we can go source medium, which is basically the traffic source, the campaign, and then the landing page. So we're going a little bit different. So we're starting from the traffic source, then the campaign that is contributed within that traffic source, then the landing page to where this traffic is going to. Then click Save. And so what you'll find here is that you've got first and foremost the specific traffic source and all these other pertinent metrics. So we've got sessions, bounce rate, transactions, revenue, e-commerce conversion rate. Now, couple of things. Most of you guys are always just jumping into the back end of your Shopify dashboard and looking at your overall site conversion and go, fantastic, I've got a 2% conversion or a 1.5 or a 3 if you're really lucky. Here what we're doing is drilling down to what is the traffic source and then what is the landing page so that we can really understand that, is it the source of traffic that is contributing to a good or poor performance in our conversion rate, and what is the landing page that is contributing to a good or poor performance, so we can really understand the traffic quality and we can really understand where is it best to send our traffic. So what we do now is that we can drill down per each section as we had set it up within the dashboard. So we can go, say, for instance, Google CPC, and I can see here that our shopping campaigns, standard bestsellers, they've contributed to the majority of the transactions, and they're converting at a 4.9%. That's really, really healthy. We can also see that our poor performing campaigns, so we've got sections of so-called poor performing products, it's still converting at a 7.29%, which is really good. However, looking at the sessions and looking at the transactions, it may not have statistical significance in the relevancy that we see here. So we can drill down even further here. So here we see the campaigns. Then we can actually see the landing pages, the product pages, the URL that it's being sent to. So we can see here that out of all of our Google shopping ads, this particular product, this particular landing page is resulting at a 5% conversion rate. We can also see here that this same product, though less sessions, is still, decent amount of transactions, is still converting extremely high. Whereas this product here, relatively similar amount of transactions, sessions, but the e-commerce conversion rate is quite poor. So maybe we would identify that we don't want to send traffic directly there. Maybe our money's best spent within Google, sending it to this particular product, or, really maybe adding more budget to this particular campaign or that product. So this is a real simple thing to look at. It's a really useful dashboard to look at, to analyze separate product pages and landing pages so that you can determine, what is converting the best, or what product pages are converting best, what landing pages are converting best, and what also the campaigns or traffic sources are converting best. Again, there's no point in just looking at the overall conversion rate of a product page, because there's multiple sources of traffic that come into it, and we know that for instance Google, which is search intent, might have a better conversion rate than say Facebook, which is more like interruption marketing, and we're taking people from the news feed and bringing them over to the site. And then there's organic, there's non-paid traffic sources within that as well. So we want to make sure that we can understand what traffic sources are converting and what landing pages are converting the best, so that we can direct our traffic to those landing pages. Hope that helps. Hot little tidbit. Implement it into your brand, specifically if you're on e-commerce, and let us know how you go. Thank you. We'll see you on the next episode.